everybody, thank you very much for tuning in to your monthly reading with me, Lorien. This is going to be for March 2017 and I thank everybody who subscribed so far. I think I've broken the 7,000 barrier now, so thank you so much. And also thank you to those who are new and actually trying me out for the first time, so thank you. Hopefully you will hear some messages that are relevant to you. Now I just want to make everybody aware that this is a general reading, so this will cover the general aspects for your sun, moon and rising sign. But if it is a personal reading you would like with answers to your individual questions, all you have to do is click the link below and it'll take you to a personal reading with myself, and you can choose whichever reading that you would like to have from me. Also, if you're interested in I think I've got some rune readings every new moon and crystal readings every full moon. So if you were interested in those, you can go to the Patreon link below, and from as little as $1 you can see all the exclusive content that I have on there. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so if you don't get the messages you anticipate, it may be the fact that your rising or your sun or your moon, your different elements, because that's your astrological makeup, it may actually be more relevant in the other signs. So just have a look at those. Always comment, always share, always subscribe, always like. I love hearing back from you, and I just want to say a big thank you for taking the time to watch and report back to me, because I really do love hearing about everything that you're doing. So yeah, that's it from me. I don't think there's any further announcements. Very merry spring to us in the Northern Hemisphere. Hope you're handling the oncoming winter okay in the Southern Hemisphere, and let's get to it. Hello lovely Leos, thank you so much for tuning into your March reading with me, Lorien. As I said before, it's an absolute pleasure to be able to give you these readings every month, and we are going to go straight into the reading in just a second. I'm going to be using the Gilded Tarot and also the Archangel Oracle deck, but I thought what I would do as well is actually use a little bit of rune predictions. So I do rune readings every month on Patreon, and I thought, well, let's just see what we can bring into the monthly readings with runes as well. But if you do want to have a look at all the extra readings I do, which are exclusive to Patreon, the link to all that information is below. And if you want a personal reading from me, because this is just a general reading for all three aspects, so it will be Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. If you want a personal reading, the link to my website and all the readings I offer is down below. Okay, so you seem to want to come through, and it's the Knight of Wands, so that's very good and synonymous with Leo. Let's see what's coming up for you. Wow, okay, nice. Okay, that's very good. Oh, fairy light's getting in the way. Okay, so this one seems to want to come out. Comfort, and I think that they want you to have another one as well. Okay, moon cycles. Well, that's interesting because I'm actually doing this reading on the full moon, so we'll just see what kind of thing comes through here. Alright. So for me, when I'm looking at what's actually happening around here, what I'm trying to tune into is a sense of maybe what your expectations are. I feel as though there's a push forwards. You will have some resistance. I do feel that there will be some kind of negativity from somebody, but apart from that, I'm not too sure where that is. I actually feel that you could have maybe an argument with a mother figure, or it could be something to do with like a sister or somebody who's almost like a mother to you, or somebody similar like that, a really good friend. But I feel that to you their kind of actions are a bit stifling, and I think that you will have some negativity, because I think this, I'm basically starting with these two. You may find or feel that you're being spied on. It's almost as though you feel like they're kind of taking advantage of the information you're giving them. They may be guilt tripping you. They may be trying to manipulate you into some way because they know how you feel about certain things, and they want you to go with them, or they don't want to be alone, or they want you to do something for them, or just, you know, they say you've disappointed them or something like that. And this person, you know, I actually unfortunately do feel she is an emotional manipulator. Normally not the thing that I read in the Queen of Cups, but for you, I do feel that you may be emotionally manipulated by somebody. I don't, not necessarily a water sign, but I do feel that there is a kind of a connection there to the emotional side of it, and to trying to get you to see their way, and trying to be overly, you know, convincing of that. And that, I feel, is something that, you know, almost like a challenge that you'll have to go through this month. It seems to me that you are going to, you know, thrive. This full moon today in February seems to still continue with its effect all the way through into March. And I'm saying that because it seems as though you have an explosion of energy in March, which is a delayed reaction from the moon tonight. So I feel as though you will be having to notice these cycles, having to notice how you're affected by the waning, the waxing, the first quarter, all that sort of stuff that seems to be coming in that maybe you wouldn't normally pay attention to. But it just seems that maybe as well your moon sign is going to be particularly involved with your progress in March, because I do see that you have a lot of ideas. You seem to have a particular path that you want to go on. It seems to be very committing for you, and I honestly feel as though you will be starting to find your groove and starting to find the connections that you need in order to press forwards. And the way that you're going to move forward seems to be very fluid. The Knight of Wands can sometimes even indicate some travel. So it could be that you're deciding to take a trip. It could be that you're deciding to take a chance as well. Good news is on your way, is coming your way. This is sometimes about career, always about something that you wanted. But I do feel that this is also going to take you a bit by surprise. I think you're going to be a little bit gung-ho. I think you're going to get the energy you need. But I also feel as though you maybe need a little bit more direction that this person thinks she's giving you, but she's not. She's being very manipulative, I think. And also, one thing that they're saying to me is, don't kid yourself. This is a message to whoever feels that they need to hear this. Stop kidding yourself. Stop making excuses for yourself. It's not the moon that's making you feel like you need a relationship. It's not the moon that's telling you that you're lost. It's yourself. And you can be lost. But I feel that here as well, they are with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. I think that you're still carrying some pain from something in the past. Maybe actually physically from a previous life. You could actually be holding on to something. Like a leg pain or a knee pain, shoulder pain. There's a physical symptom of the stresses that you're experiencing in this lifetime, but also could be left over from a previous incarnation. It could also be the feeling of, you know, exes that are coming back to life for you, and that's coming in, and you're still feeling the ache and pain of that. We're having to get rid of that, I think, this month. But this is how you heal. This is how you get rid of it. You stride forward. There could be a little bit of travel now and again, you know, not necessarily far. If you're wanting to move house, this is a really good combination for moving house and seeing how you can do that. But let's have a look and see what these runes say. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am a witch, and Freya, who is basically the Norse goddess of magic and everything, she's my matron, and I have, as I said, been doing runes for quite a while, just never publicly, so I thought I'd incorporate this into the reading. Give me the rune for Leo this month, please. Oh, I had a feeling that was going to come out actually. I don't know why. This is Isa, and this is a challenge. This is frustration. This is almost like anger maybe directed towards you, but I do feel this is basically seeking clarity for you. And so, sorry, it was not even in camera. Seeking clarity for you, seeking this sort of commitment to yourself. It's a little bit of the, I would actually equate this to the hermit, because it means that you go inwards to find your spirituality. You may have to wait a while for things to come to light for you, but I do feel that this is a challenge or frustration, and you have the green light here, but again you have this resistance that seems to be pushing against you. So I think you just have to wait and see how that can be overcome. They're telling me to give you another one. Oh, oh, okay, sorry. This is Airwas. So this is strength, this is reliability, this is dependability, this is about you and how you interact and whether you're trustworthy and whether others are trustworthy. And I think that you do have the strength over this adversity, over this frustration. You have the spiritual strength, you have the mental. It's debatable whether you have the emotional or physical, because I think you are weak in some areas, and that's not saying, oh, you're weak. It's just kind of you need to heal still. I mean, everybody has a weakness, and there's no shame in that at all. It's part of being human. Actually, they're just saying celebrate your weakness. If you're still hurting over somebody, it means that you cared so much. You know, and I think that it's basically not to let that rule you. Don't let that pull you back down. Don't let that kind of control your next actions or what you feel is best for you. So I feel this is all going to come through over the next month or so, but again, I think it's kicked off by this. You want to smash down obstacles, you want to smash down the walls, and you want to get somewhere. But this person may be checking you, and they may be going, hang on a second, and they may be forcing you to hold up, but it may be for the right reasons, to gather your strength. So it could work out in the end, but either way, let me know how it goes, because I'm absolutely fascinated with this reading for you. Again, if you want a reading from me, click the link below and I'll be able to answer any of your questions. And also, if you want to join me on Patreon for more readings, I'd be absolutely happy to provide that for you. But in the meantime, like I said, take care of yourself. Let me know how it goes, drop me a comment, and I really look forward to reading for you in April.